If you're planning on creating a square mug, you will actually not start with the long template like you would for a rounded mug. Instead, you'll start with a square template, and that square will be the size of each side of your mug. So what I've done already is I have cut out the 4 sides of my mugs, and what I'm doing here is beveling 2 opposing sides of each square. By creating those 45-degree bevels, when I connect the sides of my square, I will get a nice crisp corner. From here, I score and slip those bevels, and I start to attach my pieces, making sure that I take the time to pinch the corners to make sure that they are nice and secure. And in addition, I need to make a small coil and smooth that out on the interior of the mug to make sure it is secure. This will work best if those coils are very soft. As I work, I just take the time to make sure everything looks nice. I find that the popsicle stick fits very well in the corners to get a nice rounded interior angle. If you are finding this very difficult to do and your square slabs are not staying in place or staying in shape, it probably means they are too soft and you need to let your clay sit out and dry a little bit. If you have a blow dryer, those are very useful for just blowing some hot air onto your clay to allow it to firm up more quickly. Be careful though, you don't want it to dry too much. This last wall will probably be the most difficult. If you've cut your squares the exact same shape, everything should line up nicely to get a nice 90-degree all-around square. Even though your form is now closed, you still need to get a small coil into those last 2 corners. I've actually found that if I take those beveled pieces, they already have a triangular shape and they fit really nicely into the corners. I am working on a smaller scale than you probably will be, so I cannot get my fingers into there. Hopefully you can, but if not, then you can use your popsicle stick or another tool to smooth those last coils. After everything has been connected, I just like to take the time to make sure everything is nice and neat. Take care of that craftsmanship right from the beginning. You can use that flat edge of your rib tool to try to straighten up those sides if they need to be straightened. Keep in mind that this is a mug and it will be potentially used to drink out of. So what I like to do is just soften up those top edges so they're not so sharp, so that if it were to be used to drink, it would be more comfortable. And once you're done, all that's left to do is to attach the bottom. You will use the same method that is used for a round mug.